Now, I want to turn my attention to the water crisis because we cannot stop talking about it. We can't talk about it enough in this country because it is a crisis. I read in a cabinet note of April the 6th, I think, and the cabinet described it as a water challenge. Challenge? The water situation is a crisis because granny can't bathe, grandpa can't bathe, baby can't bathe, mommy and daddy and cousin cannot bathe, brother and sister cannot bathe. And they promised to fix the water problem in 14 days. Just like they promised to build 500 homes in 500 days. And this government is a Houdini government. Pure magic, pure foolery. And we must put a stop to that. I want to tell Gaston Brown, who is the greatest and most equal opportunity scapegoater. He don't care who he blame. He don't care who he scapegoats. So Gaston Brown's government has been unable to supply a reliable supply of water to households and businesses in this country. When I check with the technicians at APA, they tell me that the demand of this country for water is about 8 million gallons a day. They tell me that the production capacity is 8 million gallons a day. You don't have to be a mathematician, you can do that math. But it gets worse because they also tell me that the problem with the water production with the desalination is that approximately 2 million gallons of the 8 million produced is lost before it hit the pipe. It is lost because the membranes are broken. It is lost because the pipes are leaking. And so when they take that 2 million from that 8 million, left with 6 million. Remember, the demand is 8 million. They then tell me that once the water is desalinated, 40% of that 6 million is lost through the distribution lines. That means that when the water going through the pipe, 40% of that is lost. Why is that lost? Because the pipe and them broken, them rusty. And so before your water hits us, nearly half of it is lost. I want to tell Gaston Brown that his administration oversees a chaotic government, and total chaos leads to total crisis. And Antigua and Barbuda, for the better part of nearly 5 years, has been operating in full crisis mode. And you know what the government solution is to the water problem? Their solution is to construct more desalination plants. I want to tell Gaston Brown, you see that quick fix solution? The more water you add is the more water you're losing. Because you have failed to fix the fundamental problems attendant upon water. You could have 40 as old people say. You could have 200 desalination plants. Unless you fix the problems in the distribution lines, you will never resolve the problem. You will never meet the demands of the people. And you know what I find just so totally mind-boggling? They are constructing a lot of housing developments in this country without ever doing an audit as to what the water consumption patterns are in this country. How are you going to put on top of put? They don't know, I'm sure no minister can tell you. The consumption of water for agriculture, for industry, for households, for hotels, they can't tell you. They operate without a plan completely. And we are saying in the DNA, the time for that kind of haphazard governance must be over. And you, the electorate, you must bring an end to that by voting them out and electing the Democratic National Alliance.